Hey, thanks for the Major Choice. My name's Ed Goyette, and I'm one of the co-founders, and I'm going to be giving you a quick overview today. Now, if you're watching this, I'm guessing that you have a student who's stressed out and confused about what to do after high
Right.
school. Well, we created the Major Choice Pathfinding System to help them figure out their next steps and then be able to make their decision on what major to choose or path to take with confidence. Now, I'm guessing you've watched as your student has become more overwhelmed as time goes by, or maybe you're even frustrated with them because it seems that they're just unwilling or even unable to do anything when it comes to planning their next steps. Well, there's a good reason for it, and it's one that nobody is really talking about. And the reason's simple. So, when you think about it, their entire school life to this point has been structured and laid out for them one step at a time. And every grade and every class since kindergarten has been part of one big predictable system. But now they're hitting junior year in high school, and suddenly they're expected to figure out their entire future without any type of guidance or structure to rely on. So every single rule that they've been taught to follow is now suddenly obsolete, and nobody is there with a system to replace the one they've always known, especially with guidance counselors being so overwhelmed these days. This is what I want to go over with you today: how to really go at this with a structured, common sense approach and help them avoid the huge mistake of just taking a guess at their future. So here's how it works. What we've done is we've taken the very best exercises that have helped the most successful students find their path, tied them together in a way that basically supercharges them all, and laid it out in an easy to use system that will help them figure out their next steps faster than you can imagine. Our system, which is broken into three what we call missions, not only guides them so that they can figure out what career is right for them, but also shows them the educational path that's going to get them there. So here's how we do it. First, in mission one, we get them thinking about themselves in a way they haven't before through seven streamlined exercises that cover everything from personality type to life path preferences and so much more. What they're going to discover in this deep dive will be organized into what we call their career DNA. This is a 25-point career fingerprint made up of the most important things they've figured out about themselves, organized in a way that gives them a clear picture of who they are, what makes them tick, and how all of it applies to a career. Next comes mission two, where we guide them step by step to discover, research, and sort careers to find the ones that match their career DNA the closest. This is going to set them up with such a great foundation for their future job searches and will definitely give them an edge when they head out into the job market for the first time. Now, doing a deep dive on themselves and getting a solid list of careers is one thing, but matching the two up to make sure they'll be passionate about what they end up doing with their life is really the goal here. And that's where our Career DNA Evaluator tool comes in. They'll use this powerful tool to produce what we call their Career DNA alignment scores. These will help them figure out which career path matches what's most important to them on virtually every level. So once they have those alignment scores, it's time to bring their dream job into mission three: outreach and perspective. During this mission, they're going to be reaching out to people working in what they feel is the right career for them to find out what it's really like from the inside. Now, since this is the first time they're going to be doing something like this, we give them all the guidance they're going to need, as well as everything from the mindset behind networking right down to the email templates and interview scripts to get it done. So by the end of mission three, we promise that they'll not only have a solid idea of what their path forward looks like, but will have met some people who might actually offer them a job in the future. Finally, we take everything they've done in the program and combine it to help them find the common and overlapping majors or training programs that are going to lead to their dream career. Now, we know that trying to figure out their future right now is overwhelming and that most students feel really alone and unsure of themselves at this point. That's why we've made sure to build in tons of support to help them do this. First, we created a complete mentoring program that works automatically with the system. How this works is that they pick someone they trust and look up to be their mentor, and we give that person everything they'll need to make sure your student is getting the most out of the system. And like everything else in here, we made sure it's both powerful and really easy to use. And remember, this is completely self paced, so they can do some, stop, and pick right up where they left off at any time. Well, so many students have gone through our pathfinding system, and literally every single one has found success using it. Yes, from one parent to another, I can tell you without question it really works that well. And to be honest, I wouldn't be sharing it with you right now if it didn't. So thanks for spending some time with me today. If you have any questions, just send us an email to the address below, and we'll be sure to get right back to you.